Good morning, this is Federico Bentley from Ayondo Markets giving you this morning's market update. This morning we focused by looking at China, where markets throughout Asia collapsed on Monday amid concerns over China's slowdown, prompting comparisons with the region's financial crisis in the early 1990s. The Shanghai Composite closed 8.49% down, wiping out all 2015 gains so far and marking the largest drop since 2007. Taiwan's TAIEX closed down 4.8% throughout. During trading, it dropped as low as 7.2%, the biggest fall since 1990. Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index and Japan's Nikkei both closed 4.6% down, respectively. All European equity markets closed down on Friday, with the UK 100 finishing 2.54% lower. American stock markets closed in the red over global growth concerns. The Wall Street and the US 500 closed 3.12% and 3.19% down, respectively. The UK 100 this morning is trading over 86 points lower, the France 40 rolling is 65 points lower, and the Germany 30 rollings down over 115 points. Now for some corporate news, shares in Honda fell as much as 4.9% after the US regulators announced an investigation into airbag failures. Canon has announced plans to spend up to £2.11 billion to diversify into areas including robotics. Bunzl has reported £3.1 billion in revenue for the first half of 2015. Now looking at Lloyds, the government has sold a further 1% of its stake in Lloyds Banking Group, taking its total holding to less than 13%. It has now realised £14.5 billion from the share sale, which began in December last year and will end no later than 31st December this year. All sales are used to reduce the national debt. The banking group received £20.5 billion from taxpayers during the financial crisis, and at one point 41% of the business was owned by the state. The government started selling Lloyds shares back in 2013. Now looking at the oil sector, US oil tumbled to its lowest level in 6 years, crashing through its $40 floor and deepening worries over China's slowdown. The US benchmark West Texas Intermediate fell as low as $39.86 a barrel before recovering slightly to close at $40.45 a barrel, representing a drop of over 2% in one day. The plunge comes as WTI is set to hit its second longest losing streak in over 30 years, plummeting 31% over the past weeks. Global benchmark Brent crude also tumbled by 2.5% to settle at $45.46 a barrel. China's slowing economic growth has pushed oil prices down further in recent weeks, already depressed by worries over the global supply glut. Now for some key data in focus, we have this afternoon at 4:30 the US 3-month bill auction, followed by the US 6-month bill auction. That's all for today's news, so thank you very much for listening and all the best on your day's trading.